in the blue color, we have got Rhaah playing as the Dark Elves. That is the wrong thing. That is Valdima's introduction. My bad. Valdima is playing as the Teal Trolls. And Rhaah is playing as the Dark Elves. So we're gonna see a chieftain here. And the build order is quad tree chopper, 2 hunting huts, and 2 stone breakers. So pretty standard. A little bit of a middle of the road kind of play. Let's see what the chieftain does. And on the other side for Rhaah, we've got the Guardian of Nor. Triple woodcutter and a single hunting cabin, of course. Strange thing is Rhaah is actually keeping the 4 workers in there. You can take them out, take one of them out and get a little bit extra wood so that you can keep doing the sector upgrades. And of course we'll show the new spectator resources, which is a fantastic addition to the game. So thank you very much to Grimro for doing that. Now, if we also get a production tab going, or maybe even skills for the heroes, that would be absolute craziest thing. Of course, you can always switch to the player views to get the skills on the screen. So we've got for the chieftain, slam and throw jug as normal, and 1 brute force, 2 more points to be assigned at some point for Rhaah. We've got, hey, that's a damage build. Double brute force, debilitating blow, soul explosion, and deep waters. So yeah, definitely say that the display of the skills and items and whatever is not as important, because you can very easily browse that yourself. I think what would be a really good addition though is production queues, just to show what's currently being built elsewhere on the map, what units are being traded, etc, etc. Yeah, that's as quick as Trolls go in terms of upgrading. What is Rhaah up to though? So he's got his 2nd scouting post done already, and he's probably working on the 3rd somewhere. No, hasn't started yet, as he's obviously making the buildings. Got quite a bit of vertical creeping done, and actually Rhaah is leaving behind these cutthroats. Very interesting. He's just trying to get as many flags as he can, and he can always return later, I suppose. Next patch we get production queues. Yeah, I wish. Saitama being funny in the chat. By the way, I'm not showing the chat in this one. There we go. Now you guys can say hi to YouTube. For people's off the YouTube, you get this cut up for you so that there's no wait time in between and whatever. So that's nice, but at the same time, the guys on the Twitch, they get to see this live. And you know what else the Twitch guys will find out first this time? That I've got a leak planned. That's right, a leak. More news soon. Maybe you should follow my esports project called MetaPlays. If you're on YouTube, that's in the description section usually. If you're on Twitch, there should be a link in the about section. Aye, aye, aye. Smasher smashing the workers. That's gonna hurt the food income a little bit. I'm not gonna show it instantly, of course, but yeah, that's a lot of dead. The woodcutter is also being evacuated, and there's 2 Spideys coming back. Let's see if Rhaah can steal any of these. Ooh, Chieftain gets smacked hard here. Damage Guardian of Nor build. Now I wonder what Rhaah is actually planning to do with that. Like, he's got currently a Soul Transformation Edition, got himself a second Deep Waters. I wonder if he's gonna go Mark of Corruption, honestly. Like, I could totally see it happening. This spell is actually, I think, underrated. It's not got a huge aura or anything. Area of effect, I mean. But it does a lot of damage. Not against Trolls, though, so I don't know. Against Trolls, I just keep going for the tank Guardian of Nor, because there's so many high damage units from the Trolls anyway. And yeah, the Smasher gets away from the Spideys. Good stuff. But then again, that is a lot of captured flags and captured creeps, actually. Those should not belong to Rhaah. It's cleared out the ones on his side as well. So it's gonna be a substantial experience difference. Valdima has level 3 beginning unlocked here, and Rhaah is almost through level 3 already. Crazy business. Ooh, that's a lot of wood, Rhaah. Better get the double stone going or something. I'm sure he will. I mean, there's so many flags to upgrade. He's honestly just choked for food at the moment. And mostly because of what happened in the main. Speaking of, on Windwall, the food runs out fast, so it's often worth actually using these 250 food sectors as actual food instead of wood, even though you get that first. Just change around your build a little bit. You can juggle the hunting cabin in your main, so that, like I said at the start, but maybe even more heavily on this map. For the Trolls, not much changes. They will, however, kind of need the farms earlier, the food patches. So, how many units are we looking at? We got 5 Smashers right now. And it looks like a second fight had been made. Yeah, with the first one already queuing. There's a hitting camp, of course, and there is a scrap horde. Dude, Rhaah smashed so many of the flags. Valdima is really turtling here now, which is tough. Scrapper is gonna be going up here. I assume there's scrap. I actually don't know this map for Trolls very well. Ah, yeah, there it is. And Rhaah is being sneaky once again and stealing a little bit of XP. Is he even gonna get level 4 out of this though? Valdima doesn't have it yet, but neither does Rhaah then again, so there is that. That is a basic shield, is it not? Yeah. So with that, he can block 10%, but if he spent the gold he's got, he could be blocking 20. There's the level 4, and I think that Smasher should escape. Maybe the Stonebreaker could be an easy kill. Takes 1 ability and 1 normal attack to kill troll workers. Definitely worth it. Actually, not just troll workers, any workers will die from that much. Lots of upgrading sectors for Rhaah. This eye banner is getting an upgrade as well, so that is gonna be 4 outposts for the trolls here. That's not bad at all, actually. Especially if we get Skull Crushers mixed in. Resource-wise, Valdima is looking pretty good, especially with the second Scrapper coming up. Looking at Valdima again, just real quick. Is there any more? I think the other ones are here, right? Like there's one here, yep, and there should be one over here as well. No, maybe I'm misremembering. Oh god, where is it? Up here, right? Oh, Guardian of Nor getting low. The Smashers are definitely doing a lot, but it doesn't look like Valdima has gone with okay, he's got himself his Mighty Crush Stick. And went for Brute Force. He didn't actually go for the Troll Guard build, which would give these guys a little bit more hit points. A limit of 2. And then you'd be able to promote them at level 5 into Wall Breakers, which is actually a really scary timing. Especially if you already have a Skull Crusher. If you make that the Troll Guard, yeah, that guy's gonna turn into a Wall Breaker right away. Smasher getting weak there, and Rhaah picks it off. That's very nice. Just trading away your potions for that is always great. Is round 2 under population limit right now? Holy moly, he's got a lot of sectors. Okay. Alright, stop flexing. Holy crap. Here come the spiders, so I guess there's one Hall of Pain, so that's not going to be enough for that. Spire of Souls is coming up as well. So we might be seeing a fast tier 3 even. What is this? A throwing camp. Not much else going on here, but oh, excuse me, I spoke too soon. So that is Heart of the Tribe upgrading to a strong Heart of the Tribe. We're gonna get Hex units. That looks strong enough to me to take on a Wyvern, actually. Yeah, Valdima could easily take one on. He's got 3 throwers behind us somewhere, which should probably be following. There's some Skull Crushers that are idle. It's very important when you play the Trolls to take your hitting camps, throwing camps, whatever. You just press the hotkey that has all your upgrade buildings, and you rally that thing to your chieftain or something, you know? Rally it to something where you'll be checking frequently. You can do that. Your army will never be idle like this. Anyway, with that many Skull Crushers, should be very easy to take on this Frost Wyvern down here. Should be right here. And Rhaah should be getting an easy level 5 as well. Did he actually get a sacrifice skill? No, he didn't get Soul Catharsis. That was just a potion he used. Actually has 2 points available. About to be 4 points. And the Harvester's gonna have a pretty good time here. And there is level 5 for the Guardian Thrower. There is Valdima also taking down this Ice Wyvern, and that should be level 5 right there. Gets an extra eye banner on the way. Here is what item he's getting. No, no! No! Come back! Oh. He can do it. Yes! Okay, it's a ring. 5 focus. It doesn't even work. It doesn't even work on him, I think, right? Oh wait, it does. I think the focus regen doesn't work. That's gotta be it. However, it's pretty meaningless because you don't have focus regen unless you have the Troll Guard thing. And you don't even need focus otherwise. Okay, so we got Soul Shield and Plague Field for our Guardian of Thor here with Rhaah. He seems to have picked up 1 blocking momentum and 1 concentration, but that's it. So it's a very middle of the road kind of Guardian of Thor here. We've got sleeper production going, and actually it intercepts the Scrapper here. I'm not sure it's gonna get out, honestly. Throwers are doing a pretty decent job though, taking down an infiltrator, but should be easily surrounded here. Valdima should run with those for sure. There's second and third harvest already for Rhaah. There's gonna be a fourth one as he has 4 Spiders of Souls and like 200 food. So whatever amount of House of Pains he has, it's actually not enough. I should be seeing a sacrifice here, of course, to weaken this Tempest Golem. But it's not a particularly tough enemy to fight, even as Dark Elves. Dark Elves generally don't like fighting the big creeps until they have, like, Infiltrator and Sleeper. But in this case, they'll make an exception, of course. This guy just doesn't do that much damage. Very slow animations, too. Okay, let's see if Rhaah picks that up. Yep, he does. What was that? Oh, the, yeah, that's got a new icon here. Amulet of Omnipotence. It's 250 health and 10 focus, so that's really nice for the Guardian of Nor. Unfortunately for him, he didn't exactly go with a heavy build here. So maybe he can swap that around now. Get rid of Debilitating Blow. Get Silence. And get a ton of Breath of Vitality. Maybe even focus on blocking and sacrifice Vampirism. Those are some pretty good options. That guy never dies if you do that. That's my preferred build, at least. Dark Temple now, making Scions. Now, let's see if Rhaah actually gets the upgrade for that. He's currently got Whirling Blades for the Sleepers, which makes him do Cleave. They will hit 3 enemies at once instead of just a single. Sweeping Burst, pretty good upgrade. Makes the Scion stun. I mean, it would knock down things if it wasn't like big Troll units or cavalry or whatever. But these guys don't get knocked down. I don't know what was happening with that soul, but I liked it. It's back. It's not back. It's back. What is going on? It's gone now. Okay, the border fortresses are being completed by Rhaah. And we're gonna see a bunch of beetles. So he's not rushing for that tier 3 very much. And oh, we've got our first big fight of the game. Fire Orb getting used by the Chieftain. And there should be a pretty big slam in the middle of the Infiltrators here, but it's not actually gonna happen. Dark Elves are running away from this. Maybe only to get a better position, though. Yeah, it doesn't look like Rhaah picked up anything else for... Oh, actually Valdima is going Breath of Vitality himself. Had Hide the Pain, Thick Hide Rage. No promotion stuff whatsoever. And Rhaah is currently sitting on 4 points himself. And the Law of Souls here to pick up, so... that should be pretty useful later down the line. Okay, only 2 beetles. And he is actually going tier 3, so I'm not sure why he did make the beetles. Probably not super important to make any more of those. Although it would be pretty nice, I think, to separate them. And go after these guys. But he couldn't know about that anyway. But yeah, you can always harass the scrap locations. I don't think he wants to take the fight here. It's a little too tough. Lots of infiltrators in this army. So Valdima currently has a bunch of flesh eaters, so he's starting to convert, I suppose, the... Well, he can convert smashers or throwers. But since the throwers already cost him resources, he should do it with the smashers. He's got 6 skull crushers, 10 throwers. It's not too bad. He's actually not super far away from maxing out. He just needs a little bit more food. Let's see if we can see a bunch of extra farms. As now Sharp Eyes of the Tribe are coming in. Should help a ton with fixing the eco. currently ahead in population compared to Rhaah. First Basilisk is out. With 400 siege damage, I mean, you know, units generally have like 75 siege resist, but you reduce that thing with your sacrifices. That goes a really long way with Rhaah. So minus 36%, you can do that. So yeah, that's a lot of siege damage going through then. Is he hitting? Was he hitting the thrower towers? Both of them? And he's gotten himself the stun. Soul Shield is up for the Guardian of North. 192 damage per attack at the moment. That is pretty sick here. Gets focus fire down, the Chieftain does. We got the Flesh Eaters going away at the Infiltrators in the back, but even with their lifesteal, it's not quite enough. They've got 86 leeching. Ooh. Soul Harvest. Alright, he's coming out with the emissaries as well. Currently, he's on 920 Echo. It's gonna be a few more of those. Definitely a very good option against Trolls. With their 1500 health, it's not gonna be easy to take them down. Even though they have some negative resist against Pierce. Got some Twisted Ones as well, which should help a little bit, at least against the Flesh Eaters if they come out more. But of course, the core of the army should be the Striders at this point. It's a very, very powerful ranged unit, even after the nerfs. Also, it's only being cost nerfs, so they can count themselves lucky. I'm not sure Valdima will be really able to protect against this any longer. Got another bunch of souls going to Rhaah's side, and yeah, that looks to me like this should be game. 157 population to 112. I mean, we've seen comebacks like that before. Maybe we'll see it again. But probably not this game. Especially with more Iron Mines coming in. That's just gonna keep increasing the Strider numbers. And yeah, that's a lot of Harvesters, by the way. Holy moly. They just scoop up the souls so easily. Only one Flesh Eater. If that was all Flesh Eaters and Bone Hexers, then I think we'd be talking for Valdima, but I think he's a little bit too far away from that. I mean, how's it going with the Hex Camps here? Where are the Hex Camps? Did he just lose them? Oh no. I think it was all in the sector which just got destroyed. Oh man, he's gotta realize soon. Uh-oh. Rhaah's Strider count is getting really dangerously high. It's at 12. He's full population. He can just go and trade away against the bases. Unfortunate that he sent the Twisted One first. It's not exactly tanky. But it's nice to get the constant weakening from him. Bit of trouble with the choke point here. Lots of echo. It didn't look like much at first, but once they go through, it's actually a lot. How many spires does this man make? That is 9 spires of souls. They only 7 harvesters here though. I really thought he'd make more emissaries, but I guess it can wait. Oh man, he's gonna run his Silos into the building. Is he just going straight for... Nah. Where is Valdima? I was going for a counterattack, but there's no wall breakers in it, so I'm not sure it will do enough damage. I can always just teleport back. And all he's gotta do is upgrade this one ensign, and he'll collect so many resources from all these destroyed buildings. Every building that gets destroyed leaves like some stuff on the ground: stone, food, wood, in this case. And the Dark Elf workers will pick all of that up. Oh, the trolls are coming back actually, so maybe not. Not this time. But yeah, Rhaah does remain at 200 pop. Where are these going? Oh, through the center ghost stone, of course. This came out funny. Okay, how are we doing with the troll upgrades now? Looks like they're all mostly in.
The prophecy is true.
Rising Sun, thank you so much for the resub. Much appreciated. Wow, those Scions are nullifying the entire army.
2 just resubscribed for 7 months. 7 pog.
Pog indeed. 7 pog. Striders are doing so much damage as well. They have their aim for the wounds upgrade, so they themselves cause bleeding now. And of course, once bleeding is on a unit, they'll just do 250 damage each shot instead of 175. So pretty crazy unit, this one. And trolls just melt now. It's gonna be the end of the game. Rhaah takes his game 1 against Valdima. And this time around, Rhaah is gonna be playing as the troll. So Rhaah always plays random. Oh god. God, here we go again. Valdima is playing as the humans. I'm introducing them in the wrong order. On the other side, we got Rhaah playing as the trolls. He plays random, right? So this is just what happens. Always happens to him. He likes to play with the Plaguebringer though, so that's gonna be interesting. Rastinaka, that's to say the least. I'm so sorry for screwing up the introductions, but oh well, we gotta live with it now. So we've got Feast on Disease for the Plaguebringer, we got Plague Disease and Plague Bolt, and we should probably see double Deep Waters after this. As he'll need a lot of focus regen. Kiting away. Yeah, I totally expect the double Deep Waters here, honestly. Oh, just the one. And it's gonna be a brute force. Alright. Got the Wolfguard commander on the other side. Followed by an infantryman, which is actually gonna severely slow down this Royal Flag upgrade.
The prophecy is true.
And we've got Shadow Strike, Fatal Blow, and Whirlwind picked. No Deep Waters. Thank you very much, the Red Spectrum. Much appreciated with the sub there. Yeah, beautiful wolf guard commander. Wait, that's supposed to be a... That's not supposed to be a woodcutter base. That's supposed to be a stone base. You can see the wood accumulating, right? And the stone not so much. So, kids at home, make sure to not try this and take a look at my tutorial. If you're on YouTube, you will probably already have seen it. Whether you're gonna actually end up spamming infantrymen like I suggested in that, or whether it's arbalists, it's the same opener pretty much. Oh yeah, this is heavily gimping Valdima right here, so ouchies. As for Rhaah, he's done the walking up here and then teleporting back kind of move. And he just went triple brute force. Wow. Okay. So the way the Plaguebringer works, just as a reminder, guys, is you can put a disease tag on people, and it has a small area of effect. It includes weakening. It does some damage per second, pure damage, and you can leech that those tagged enemies. So Plaguebringer pretty much heals himself by constantly casting this thing. And you've got a little bit of disease on the Plague Bolt as well, which also does some magic damage. Just a better attack, basically. Wolfguard Commander actually gonna ignore her own Medusa and come up here to steal some banners, which is not a bad idea at all, because Trolls actually cannot upgrade this fast, so while the humans can get all these sectors, Trolls not so much. No, Valdima will have to definitely figure something out besides this. I think this will just upgrade right as he arrives. Yeah, Rhaah has certainly got more than enough resources to also upgrade another one. And he's got level 4. Oh, he's gonna leave it! Oh, he didn't see it. Yeah, you have to turn your camera to notice that particular bag. So how are we doing with unit counts? Valdima currently on 6 population only. That's the second scout he loses, I'm pretty sure. Never talked about what build Rhaah went with. It's double Stonebreaker. So quad 3 chopper and double hunt, right? Yep. Gonna make a fight in the main. Well, we've got a bit of an engagement. Valdima doing good picking off that smasher. Let's see if he can do it again. Wolfguard Commander getting a little bit weakened from the disease. No vaccines. Just gotta hope for the best and wait it out. 121 health is not great, and losing infantrymen also not great. Rhaah should be able to go for the Medusa now and just take their gold. Any production? There's double barracks, and arbalists are the order of today. Yeah, well, Valdima definitely has a lot of extra wood, so he should be spending that on a bunch of woodcutters, or sorry, not woodcutters, but hunting cabins. Yeah. Ooh, I'm pretty sure that was a pickup there for the Wolfguard Commander, but she's gonna get away with like no health again. That potion is gonna be consumed very soon. Reaches level 5. That is very dangerous. The game could probably end right here if we're not careful. We've got Plague Disease 2, which is just a little bit better. Disease 2 is actually going to be able to do 14 resistance reduction. And 8's a very, very quick recharge. So that is actually a lot worse than it sounds. Especially considering that... you know, he can still heal from this. We've also got Tiring Attack, which each attack will add a weakening, as you can see here. And we've got Plague Orb, which if the targets have disease 1 or 2, they take some extra damage. Which they should do, because Plague Disease 2 is on 5 seconds cooldown, so... Yeah, Plague Orb just throws, like, a ton of projectiles. I'm not even sure it says how many. 14 projectiles will be thrown. What? Seriously? That is insane. We've got Scrapboard in the back here. Yeah, only just the one fight hut and the one throwing camp. That is pretty normal. We've got a small tribe shelter. He's looking for some easy worker kills. Not gonna get it. But Rhaah should be just able to kill the hunting cabin here, which is belled anyway now, so no repair. Oh! The repair just starts. Wolfguard Commander has her armor. Is I'm pretty sure she does. Yep. And Rhaah's just gonna tap out and go to the other side. Yeah, he's gonna gear her up, I think. Purple items and the potion. They're not worth enough to buy another potion. Oh my god, that's a head. Oh, human's head? I can't actually tell. Is that an orc head or a human? I literally don't know. That is nasty though. Well, there's a lot more back here. Those look human. Alright, took this base too. And you know what it is, once the trolls have more bases than humans, that is gonna be a problem. Especially since this is still a flag. See if those Arbalest counts can rise a little bit more. Valdima only on 44 population, and actually he's actually blocked on population. He doesn't have enough. He didn't make any billets. Yeah, you really gotta make one. Scouting post will probably go down here. I also don't really see any other tech coming in here for Valdima. Still no billet. And unfortunately, the outpost upgrades are not gonna help with this either, because they just don't give you any extra population, so... I don't think these do either, right? Oh yeah, they do, the scouting posts do, but not the upgrades. Yeah, Night Hunter is correct. Never ever build a woodcutter in your second base as human. You can't afford it. You would have to like go double stone to support that. Yes. You go double stone or more. I'm not sure what the point of it would be because, like, it's just a woodcutter. You could just get that earlier and you're fine. All the infantrymen are coming in. Got a forge. But a lot of negative resources. The city center is unfortunately not producing units. So I think it's just a matter of time until Rhaah realizes and gets a bunch of... Hell, he could get spike flingers and just kill the army, right? Maybe he can take the direct fight as is. He's getting weakening for the throwers. It's a really pointy upgrade. It's expensive, but not that bad actually. This one is expensive. 40 stone for the toxic spikes, which is just a slow. Oh, there was a plague orb and I've completely missed it. Well, you can see the aftermath at least. Ouch. Oh, that for one smasher. Yeah, having to keep teleporting here. Ouch. The disease isn't gonna go away either. It's just gonna kill these arbalists. Last one will survive, but Rhaah's hero is now on level 6. I'm not even sure what he does with that amount of skill points at this point. He's got 4 brute force points here, which is plus 40%. It's a lot of damage on Plague Orb, for sure. Yeah, his army is pretty much the same as what we started with, plus these guys. Humans are down to 3 outposts, plus the main. And sure, this is gonna finish, but I'm not sure it's gonna help anymore. Are trying to get out of this, but that's just gonna lead the Arbalist to die. She tried her best, and now she's dead. Oh wait, Rhaah's gonna actually regroup here. There is a hidden camp, so if you really wanted to, you could upgrade the Skull Crushers, or train them rather, into wall breakers, but not gonna be necessary really. Just attack the fortified outpost and you're fine. Try to save that smasher. Manages to. He'll be back. Outpost with the barracks is gonna go down. Well, that's where the billet was. Valdima down to 50 population limit. Ouchies, that is gonna be his tournament life right there. This is just a single elimination tournament, and unfortunately for him, this is the first round. Oh god, that scouts. They've gotten a buff to their upgrade, I believe. But it's not in play yet. Yeah, I think we know how this ends, so I'll just do the thing. Yeah. Valdima's going for a counter-offensive now, but... Oh god, Rhaah is picking up the resources. That is so funny. Well, surrounding the base, and Valdima is not gonna teleport back. Pure Skull Crusher is gonna crush the base. If there was one wall breaker in there, that's it. Rhaah moves on. So to those of you on YouTube, hope you had fun. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I hope you look forward to the season, the tournament season that I've got planned. More on that soon.